I've never seen a small person start a successful praise break.
Nah, he was ladies' man. He was ladies' man. I mean, though he was married, he's still a ladies' man. He had ways he wouldn't let go. You know, so he would wear jeans with no drawers on.
Grandmama taking Molly now?
Yeah, grandma's got BBL.
Who else can blend comedy and death?
That's a very different combination.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Laugh at Death. I got my player partner here, special guy right here, man. Born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's been tearing up the road and the internet. Got millions of followers on all platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Johnson.
What's going on, family? How you doing,
I'm
man?
good, bro. I'm good. What your alter ego?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Yeah,
Nathaniel.
Mr. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that like, how does it feel, man? Cause like this, we got to talk about how we met. We gotta get that clear about how we met and then now, cause like it could have went wrong.
Yeah.
And then it went so right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, all right, what's your side of the story? Cause you the guest. I'll just let you.
All right, so we first met like 2019 maybe. You was performing at Good Nights and I had a guest spot that night. So I kind of knew you from then. But fast forward, maybe like a year or two later, let's say 2 years later, you was gonna be at the Comedy Zone and they had, said I was gonna be able to host for you.
Right.
Then a message came back, I ain't gonna put no name, message came back from such and such saying, Shula don't want no opener, it's just a two-man show.
Right.
So it came off as, and I made a post, because I had made a post saying, like, hey y'all, Charlotte, I'm gonna be hosting for the man Shula King on Facebook. And then I had to come back and tell him, nah, I said Shula only want a two-man show.
Yeah.
People took it as I was dissing you,
Yeah.
kind of like you was dissing me.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it turned into this whole thing where folk was
it
calling
turned
you
into a
and
thing.
calling me.
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
like, nah, Shula ain't that dude, man. Nah, y'all gonna get, I'm like, all right, well, maybe. You
Yeah,
said you
yeah.
had people in Atlanta calling you about me. That's crazy.
Okay, so what happened is that I always did like a two-man show, or if I have a host when I come here, I have my big brother, Ty Griffin.
Right.
Shout out to Ty Griffin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted to put money in the pockets of people that I knew first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing against you. And to be honest with you, I don't remember the guest set
Yeah.
from 2019.
Yeah.
I don't remember that because I had a manager at that time, so he was the one probably coordinating.
Yeah,
that, you know what I
yeah.
mean? So and that's cool. So that's whatever.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a slight against you because I didn't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, that was an F up on the management side.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, y'all know, like, why would y'all do that when I've been here before and y'all know that this is how I do it? Like, why did you? And they were like, oh, my bad, da-da-da-da. And then the person, it was a promoter that called me from Atlanta, like, man, they dragging you through the mud.
Yeah.
Man, you got the...
Boy, they started stirring that pot quick.
But look, this is the thing. It made me proud of myself.
Right.
Because I was so into doing what I was doing. I'm like, man, I didn't even realize that my name was being kicked around. And then when I saw it, I was reading the comments, he's scared of you and he think you gonna be funny. I was like, nah, I don't know.
Yeah. They was like, he's scared. She was
like,
scared you gonna be funnier than him. I was like, all right, y'all, just relax, family.
So, and I know you felt some kind of way a little bit.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Because you could have deleted that.
Yeah.
You let it go on. And I was like, but see, this is the thing. This is why it's important to come up through the ranks. Because I'm somewhat, I won't say I'm a dinosaur.
Right.
But I'm, seasoned,
Yeah.
old, veteran, whatever. And I've been in your shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been in a position where people really was like, nah, I don't want him. So that's why I wasn't like taking it no kind of way. I was just like, all right.
Yeah. So when you reached out, you was like, man, just come on through to the club. We'll just talk.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. It seemed like you thought I was gonna be mad. But
I thought, because like I said, people were stirring it up to something. It turned into something way bigger than I was like, all right, y'all, this is basically he just do a two-man show. It's nothing against me. I didn't think it was anything personal. But like I said, they started stirring quick, boy.
Yeah, and then when we showed everybody we was cool, they left the pot alone. The pot got cold in. He was like, oh, we don't want to eat that.
Yeah. Oh, y'all done made up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
People love some beef.
Yeah,
man.
we want to see y'all fight. Oh man,
Right, yeah.
y'all weird.
So ever since then, man, you know what I'm saying?
Black people getting together.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they do that at? Get together making peace? What?
Yeah, look at them smiling and hugging.
Man,
You know?
Shoot, man, I was trying to figure out when the funeral was going.
People, it blew up and it shouldn't have.
Yeah, right.
I mean, granted, I'm glad it happened, like I said, because, you know, basically since then, you know.
Yeah, nah, and I wouldn't say it blew up. It was more like, you know, when you leave the stove on. And you just like, oh, wait, let me turn it on. Everything's fine, people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the theme of this podcast is to laugh at death. Like, you know me, I'm a comedian and a funeral director. So, you know, who else can blend comedy and death, you know, all in the same, you know.
That's a very different combination, bro.
I know. It's so much so apart, but it's together. You know what I mean? You think it don't mix, but it actually does. You know what I'm saying?
I just want. How did you start offering that in your funeral package? Like, hey, I'm a comedian too, so I make y'all laugh too.
Yeah,
I do the body and make you laugh.
Yeah, I would. I would.
Okay.
No, I didn't. Not officially, but if somebody wanted me to say, could you say a little something at the funeral? Yeah.
Yeah, I said.
But that's a different service. So we can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so thing is, I always give people an opportunity to talk about one or more loved ones that have passed away, to share lighthearted stories, because people aren't how they passed, they are how they lived. You know what I mean? And we need to have a different perspective on death. Every time somebody, you know, talks about death, it's just the energy goes down. So we need to be able to keep the energy up and say, hey, you remember that time? You know how you get together with your family and talk about it? You remember that time, Tony? Stole that motorcycle and got locked up. Yeah, stuff like that, man. So who did you want to talk about today?
I remember this vividly just because I was young. It's about my great uncle, my mom's uncle, okay? Like, and they were like super close. Now, I don't have like too many fond memories like us being like together, like just me and him and stuff like that. But I have certain memories because he would give us free tickets to go to like Six Flags and stuff like that. And he would just do certain things here and there. And I can't remember how old I was, but I was young though. And he ended up passing away in a car accident.
Oh, wow.
And my mom was really just tore up and distraught about it, of course, because that was like her road dog. Like they was, you know what I mean, just tight.
Right.
And I remember the funeral, and again, I know him, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, I believe he was a good person because, you know.
I can't go ahead, man.
And I know he was a good person because how people were reacting at the funeral, okay?
Right.
You know, black people, we just be doing the most sometimes.
I know.
You know,
yeah.
Just to express our.
Y'all do.
Yeah, to express our grief, we kind of take it to the next level.
We grieve from the liver.
Yeah. So it was somebody up on the choir stand just going through it. And then, you know, everybody kind of having a moment when it's appropriate.
Right.
But this certain individual waited till it got quiet and was like, it should have been me, Lord. And he just started shouting on the choir. Like, okay, I get that you know what I'm saying? I get that you grieving, brother, but I don't think that was the moment. Like, wait till it was silent to do that.
You got to
know
time
what I'm
it.
saying?
You got to time
Because that's when everybody was like, oh, you know, like it's okay, baby. You know what I'm saying? They were just clapping him on as he's shouting, you know, but I just, you know, like, I don't think it should have been me, Lord. I don't, you know.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know, the sad part about it is sometimes there's always somebody that agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And I witnessed that.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I made a pickup one time, and I think it was a sister or mama or something like that. You know, a young lady had passed away. Yeah. And they were standing over the body, and that's what they said. He was like, it should have been me. And the sister was like, I know. Like, yeah, I was hoping it was going to be you. Damn, now we... Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. Like, who pulled the ticket? Like, what?
That's a boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like who You know, but it happens. though.
That's a bad time to realize that somebody don't like you like that. You know what I'm saying? That's been waiting for you to go and leave here.
So what happened? What happened after that? Like he started, like it was just something. They started shouting. Or,
Yeah, they just started. It was like it could have. You know, he was like, it should have been me, Lord, and he just started shouting like, ah, you know what I mean? And yeah, so he tried to turn it into a praise break, which is I don't think that was the time though. You know what I'm saying?
did anybody follow up on that?
No, that's the awkward part. Like it was just him stomping. You just hear choir stand stomping. You know what I'm saying?
So you mean to tell me that?
Nobody joined in. Yes, I'm telling you that. Nobody.
So
nobody joined
he started the stomping.
Yeah.
And because you know the praise break always start with the pianist.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, not a
organist.
pianist.
Yeah, the organist.
The piano player or the organist. We don't have pianists
Yeah, we don't have
at the
that,
church.
yeah.
We have piano player
And the
or the
organ player,
organist.
yeah.
So if you trying to start it and they don't do,
Yeah, nobody.
they don't start,
It was no follow through.
was he playing at all?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It was not the time, bro, because we didn't already sang. I'm going up a yonder. You know what I'm saying? You know the classics. You
Oh,
know what I'm
right.
saying?
So, yeah, and that's a tearjerker already.
yeah. So everybody done finished.
Yeah, you had an intermission.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because,
Like,
we mourn in phases. You got to
Yeah.
cry, and then once you're done, you like, whew, you got your
Yeah.
second win. And then,
you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Not now. Really?
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh, my gosh. And-
I just don't get why we do that. You
Was
know what
he
I'm saying? Why
big?
we? Nah, he wasn't big.
Oh, okay. That was why that didn't work. Because you can't be, I've never seen a small person start a successful praise break. No, it don't work. If your weight starts with one, your praise breaking
okay.
it's not gonna follow through. Big people know how to stir up the right emotion.
Heavy stepper.
Heavy
Big stepper.
Yep.
Okay, big stepper.
Yeah, because they know if you don't follow up, 9 times out of 10, they the ones helping with the food. So
That's very true.
you might want to start clapping if you, unless you ain't gonna get nothing to eat.
They don't want to help him with that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
you
shouldn't
did.
say
You better get.
Nah, man, because I'm picturing the environment now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you didn't have that.
Yeah, now like I said, he was like my great uncle, so it's he wasn't like right, you know what I mean? Like I said, I remember from time to time, like because he had one of them old school. You remember the old school van, man? Like if you had it, that means you had money. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, it had like TVs in it. What they call them, man? Like the Mach. Is it Ford or was it Chevrolet? Like the Mach 3, whatever you call it. Man.
The van with the curtains.
Yeah, the curtain in the van, boy.
Oh,
he had
man.
one of them joints. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
So your uncle was he was either a ladies' man or a serial killer.
I'm gonna go with ladies' man.
All right, yeah, let's do it. No, because I know that there used to be one of those vans parked in the back of the funeral home. But nobody in the family was a serial killer. It was a lot of ladies' men in the family.
Nah, he was ladies' man. He was ladies' man. I mean, though he was married, he was still a ladies' man. You know what I'm saying? He had ways he wouldn't let go. You know what I'm saying? He would wear jeans with no drawers on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Now we getting into the thick of everything. So you want to talk about the funeral? I'm trying to talk about your uncle. Wait a minute. Like, hold on. Like, okay, you're a child. you didn't know this man in your adult life. Nah. How the hell did you know that he had on jeans? And no drawers?
My mom told me the story.
Your mama told you the story.
Yeah.
She just somehow found out.
Yeah, he was trying to fix. He used to work on cars a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was a family mechanic too.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? So he come work over in the car, and when you trying to look under that, you got to bend over and all that, and saw it wasn't no hanging or the fruit of the loom showing.
I meant to ask you this earlier, man. You know what I mean? 'Cause
It's just belt loop and crack right there. You know what I'm saying?
This is turned into a very loose, liberal interview. So, what was your uncle's name?
Clyde.
Uncle Clyde.
Yeah.
Okay, Uncle Clyde. All right, cool. I had an Uncle Clyde. He wasn't nothing like that.
Oh man.
I'm very sure my Uncle Clyde wore underwear every day.
Oh man.
Yeah, he wasn't nothing like your Uncle Clyde. There's nothing wrong with your Uncle Clyde.
Hey,
I'm just saying,
man,
my
hey.
Uncle Clyde wasn't nothing like yours.
I'm mad you missed out.
I'm not. Yeah, because I'm picturing the man. No, because once you said that he didn't wear no drawers,
Yeah.
in my mind, I started calling him Uncle Commando, and I ain't want to do that.
Nah, Uncle Clyde, man.
Yeah,
He wore his
that's-
fro, you know what I'm saying?
So wait, he had an afro, jeans, no drawers.
Perfect, too.
Perfect afro?
Yeah.
So he patted it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and I'm sure I'm taking a little bit of a risk on this. Did he wear church shoes with them jeans?
Dang, did he?
I'm almost certain he did.
He might have.
I'm sure
he might
did.
have. He
I'm
might
sure.
have.
Them old school players, they used to do that.
Yeah, ladies man.
24 yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I mean, just anything can go down. Anything at any moment.
that is.
No,
Christian, this probably.
no draws some church shoes.
I wonder, do you think they put drawers on them in the casket?
Probably not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What you need them for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you need draws for?
I want to pause for a moment to just let y'all know at Williams Funeral Home, we do put underwear on the deceased.
Now, you do? What kind?
Yes.
Like, what? You put their favorite?
Hold on, don't interview me. You got no.
Do it be like what they like? Do you ask like what kind of drawers do they like? Underwear or boxes? Like, do you put their favorite on them, or you just pick and choose?
We put on the underwear that the family brings.
Oh, so the family bring the drawers.
Preferably, we like new.
Nah, but put me on something I like. I want to be comfortable going to heaven. Put my holy ones on.
Yeah,
Put the
so
one with the holes in.
They've done that.
Yeah,
They've
okay,
done
that's
that.
what I'm talking about.
They've
Bring me
done
some
that.
drawers with the holes in them. Because we all got to keep some of that around just to keep us humble. I know I got followers, but you know what I mean. You gotta keep some holy drawers and ramen noodles in your house to keep you humble. You know what I'm saying?
So during the quick break, you talking about your father-in-law.
Yeah, my father-in-law.
Just passed away.
Yeah, he passed away in March.
Oh, and you good to talk about it?
Yeah, man.
I know sometimes stuff be raw. I don't want you to start knocking stuff over.
Yeah.
I can't pay for all that. You know what I mean? Start acting like Trey and Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, start swinging.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Never thought I'd cry in front of a female.
Yeah.
So, like, how would you describe your father-in-law?
Very like just loving and giving, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he would give his last. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he's just so lovable, man. You know, because you know my children. I mean, he has other grandkids, but like I guess I don't know when my first daughter, my oldest was born, my Aubrey, man. Like it really, I feel like it changed something in him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like from the first time he held her. I'm talking about he was one of them good grandparents. You know, nowadays grandparents don't be wanting to watch the children now.
That is a statement. He was one of them good grandparents. He was one of them good ones.
Nah, you know, you call certain grandparents today, they're like, I ain't watching nobody. Hold on, wait a minute. You know?
Well, I mean, but that's their right. They have a right not to watch it.
Man, no, because we would be at grandma's house. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but you know, that's because our grandparents were old. Grandparents now, you know, they are age.
About 40. You know what I'm saying?
Your grandmama ain't but 3 years older than you.
She's still going out. Yeah.
We at the beach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We getting lit. Wait, Grandma, what you know about lit? Wait a minute.
Grandmama taking Molly now?
Yeah. Grandma's got BBLs.
Yeah. Grandma going to see Dr. Miami. She ain't watching the She bleeding out her hips.
I can't watch no grandbaby. I still got to sit to the side. I can't. Well, Grandma, when your cheeks heal, look my babies come over. Dang. So,
trying to learn how to booty clap now with this new butt. Right?
we gotta raise this money at the church. We got to.
Pastor say he can't do another GoFundMe if somebody else gets shot. So I got to get fit. See, this is why you gotta This is why we gotta get, and we got off track a little bit.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So your stepfather, he was a good grandparent.
Yeah, he would come get my baby.
Yeah,
man.
he wasn't thick.
Yeah. So he would come get her, man, without even like. He would just call us like, hey, get her dressed. I'm coming to get her. She'll stay with him. Oh, well, man, my mother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? They would just like that, you know what I mean? And like I said, he would just give his last. Even though some days, because he had kidney problems, you know what I'm saying? So he would do, so sometimes after doing his dialysis, he wouldn't feel the best, but he still would make sure he was well enough, you know what I'm saying? For, you know what I'm saying, my baby. So I love that about him, you know what I'm saying? Just a very good, Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you what was your favorite memory of them, but I asked you earlier and you went into deep thought. And you just like didn't have. I was like, that's funny. You don't have a favorite memory of them. Like, I mean.
Yeah. Now I got a favorite memory, man. Because I'm, when me and my wife first got together, like things happened quick. Okay, we started dating officially like boyfriend girlfriend, December 2017, and got pregnant with my daughter by February. So you know what I mean.
So what were you doing for her to get pregnant so bad?
We was touching and agreeing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you touched and she agreed.
Yeah. And so, you know what I mean?
That's how it works.
And so I had started stand-up around 2017, of course. And so fast forward to 2019, I quit my job full-time to let's do some stand-up full-time.
All right, now how did he feel about
He
that?
was like, oh, you sure? You know what I mean? And everybody was, he was asking my wife, like, you all right with this? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I'm gonna let him, And so everybody was kind of sketch about it. And I remember him coming to my first time performing in New York. He flew up with me to go, I was only doing like a couple minutes at a comedy club. But he bought a plane ticket to come see me. And he enjoyed himself. Like that was when he saw me actually perform for the first time, he was like, oh yeah, you're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Because before he passed away, his last time seeing me was in Atlanta, because he drove down to see me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. And he just saw like my growth and everything, you know what I mean? And obviously he's up north, he's from the Bronx, okay? So he wasn't the most affectionate person, but he hugged me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's.
Yeah, I could understand that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Especially, older men are not, they're not soft like that. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
not at all. Nah.
Yeah, so when you got the hug, how did it?
It was more me hugging him.
see, you said
I was trying to jazzy it up. I
said he hugged
It was
you.
more me hugging him. He hugged back, but it was like the the one on. I had two, he had one. You know what I'm saying?
You told the way you told the story. He told the story like he hugged me. You fell into his arms.
My bad. He hugged me back.
You fell into his arms and he gave you one of them. All right,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's all right.
Keep it light.
Keep it. Yeah.
Don't hug me tight.
Yeah, I wonder what he said when he got in the car. That boy crazy.
Yeah, you know.
Hugging on me. Yeah, I ain't hugged nobody in 30 years. He come hugging on me. You told a couple of jokes.
You know I don't be doing all that.
I started to whoop his ass. Come on, man, hugging on
Something
me.
wrong with you.
Come on now. I don't even hug my daddy.
Too funny.
Man.
He wasn't the most affectionate person, nah.
Yeah. And those are the ones that when they're not that affectionate, when they finally show a little bit, it feels this big. It's magnified times 100. You know what I'm saying? When they don't ever say anything, and then they go, hey, you did all right.
Yeah, he started melting. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man. So, also talked about your grandmother.
Yeah.
So, what happened? Specifically, your grandmother's funeral.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Again, you know us, man. When we grieve, bro, we just take things to another level where it shouldn't go. Okay. Grandma's gone. Grandma leaving. That don't mean you leaving too. You can't go with her. This ain't no car ride. You know what I'm saying? But somebody had done got to the casket, viewing the body, and was like, you know what? Let me try to get in with her. And try to get in the casket.
They tried to get inside your grandmama's casket.
Yeah.
Now see,
get off grandma.
Now see, like me as a funeral director, that would piss me off because I'm not putting nobody in a casket they didn't pay for. Like I'm just not. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We here to bury one person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now if you slide me a check, you can get in there.
But come on, this ain't a two-person. This ain't no. Yeah. They don't make two people caskets. They don't make that.
You got to do a little something in order to. You know what I mean? That I've seen it though.
Yeah.
I've seen
how
people.
you telling somebody that's dead to scoot over?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't, come on now.
They didn't even, and you didn't know, was it an older woman or who was it?
I can't, because I was like, we was, the family sit up front. So I think I probably about second row, you know what I'm saying? And it took me all out to cry. I don't even really remember. I just remember being so infuriated. I can't remember if it was male, I think it was female though. And it was just like, come on now.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever been in this. I've been to thousands of funerals. I don't think I've ever seen anybody, I've seen people almost fall in the hole after saying that they wanted to go. And then all of a sudden, like, cause around the grave, the dirt is kind of weak because they've been digging.
They've been digging, yeah.
Yeah, and then they get close and then the dirt will oblige you.
Yeah, that
I want to go.
you finna go.
And for some reason, it's always, shout out to all the big people, but it's always somebody who's a little swole around the ankles that do the jumping and the hollering next to the grave and then the dirt give in.
Because who finna get you out is the question. You know what I'm saying?
Not I.
Yeah, that's not included in the package.
Hell no. All sales are final. So you had a relationship with your grandmother?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was yeah. It sucked, because she died back in 2013, and that was my girl, man. She loved us, man. She's very, but she was one of them ones. Quick story that just popped in my head. Spent the night over her house, you know what I mean, and I wanted some cereal.
Okay.
Now
Solo, you at night?
Yeah. So we woke up the next morning. I wanted some breakfast.
Oh,
and old people don't keep nothing with sugar. You know what I'm saying? It's corn flakes. You ain't getting nothing frosted.
But we didn't understand that as children.
Yeah.
We didn't understand why it wasn't no sugar on the cornflakes.
Yeah.
You just had the what was it?
The rooster.
Bird, the rooster.
Yeah, the little rooster.
Yeah.
So you ain't getting nothing frosted at grandma's house. Nah.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't really want that. But they had some mini wheats. You know what I'm saying? The little mini wheats.
Frosted? Not frosted.
No, come on now. You know that wasn't frosted. And I was like, let me explore. Grandma, can I?
I just told you.
Yeah, Grandma, can I have some of them, that cereal there? She fixed me a bowl. And I bit it, and it was, I don't see how people eat that. You know what I mean? It's terrible. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want that. And she said, you asked for it.
Yep. That's how it goes. You was brave to say that you didn't want it after you take it.
And no amount of milk made it.
Because you was brave to say that you did want it.
Yeah, I took a risk. I took a chance.
It must have been really nasty for you to say, Grandma, I don't. How old were you?
Man, I was young, bro. I probably was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, so I could hear your little undeveloped voice.
Yeah.
Grandma, I don't want it.
Grandma, it's dry.
Yeah. And see, our grandparents are not like how we are with kids.
Yeah.
Because we give in. We are.
Yeah, it's a lot of gentle parenting going on now.
And we say that we're not going to do it.
Right.
And you're like, I wish my child would. And then the kids get here, and you like, what you want? I don't want that. The next thing you know, you done cook half the stuff in the refrigerator because they cooked the fries, you done made a pizza and everything. I cooked the whole, I want cheesesteak. All right, fine. Baby want a damn cheesesteak. She ain't got teeth yet.
Yeah, back in the day, they let you go to bed hungry. You ain't got to eat. And
they didn't care how old you were.
Nah, not at all.
They didn't care. You just be in bed, and you better not say nothing.
Yeah, they don't care. You need nourishment. You eat what's downstairs. If you don't want it,
and they'll cuss you out and go straight to sleep. Tell you, don't cry loud. You can't hush. I get them in there and give you something to cry about. 3 seconds later.
Right. And don't let them hear you in that pantry or that refrigerator later.
So your grandmother, did you finish it?
I had to, man. But she felt bad, so she.
No, you know what's funny? I'm picturing you as a child eating mini wheats that are not frosted, trying to control your facial muscles because it's disgusting. But you as a child still had dreads. Like you got the same length dreads as a child right now. You got that hat on, you just don't have no facial hair, and you like this.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I'm picturing in my mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro. But she gave in. I will say that. She only had me eat a few more bites. You know what I'm saying? But then she ended up making me some pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which,
Okay.
you know. So like I said, she still spoiled us. But I still had to eat a good bit of that. You ain't finna waste all that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna do that.
I wonder what happened to made her change her mind. Maybe the police rolled by, she saw him. You know what? Just go ahead. You had enough? All
I
right,
think she
fine.
remembered she loved me. I think she forgot how much the mini wheats cost. And she remembered that she loved me. You know what?
Yeah, you remind me of my grandmother. My grandmother used to chew tobacco. My mother's mother.
Oh,
She
shoot.
smoked cigarettes and chewed tobacco. And she wasn't mean, but she wasn't a gentle parent. When we was like, Grandma, can I taste some of your chewing tobacco? She looked at it, she's like, yeah. I only did it one time.
Right. Yeah. I
that
don't
was
want no more
it.
of that.
And
I don't
she
want no more of that.
laughed her ass off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I'm talking about it didn't stay. First of all, it burns. And you know, I got I'm a child. She
Yeah.
died when I was in 3rd grade. Right. So me tasting chewing back, I got a young mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Your taste buds wasn't even ready for that. Your joint said.
She basically let me poison myself. But
Boy, you had to find out.
It just like my tongue just touched the chewing tobacco and it was like, ah!
Yeah.
She didn't get up to console me or nothing. She
Oh,
was just
man.
like, yeah, that boy ain't gonna never smoke cigarettes.
Oh, man.
You never, and I never did. Thank you, Grandma.
Yeah, my grandma believed in not wasting, man. She believed in eating everything. Like when she ate chicken, she bit off the gristle and then got in there and then sucked the bone marrow out. Like she believed in finishing food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
You know what? I keep my comment to myself.
Hey, brother, come on, brother.
Yeah, no, that's your grandmama. That's your grandmama.
grandmama,
That's your
yeah.
grandmama. Yeah. It's a lot of people who used to eat like that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We usually learn about them in history books. You know what I'm saying? That's back in the day chicken eating right there. We don't eat chicken like that in 2024.
She might be somewhere in the book, somewhere in history.
That's back in the day chicken eating. Like
Yeah.
Dr. King might have eaten chicken like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, she believed in eat it all.
Yeah.
Ate it all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, whatever was left probably floated to the trash can. He cracked the bone open.
Yeah, crack the bone open. I said, oh man,
Like, that crab leg?
Grandma going in, yeah. Grandma going in on that chicken. Grandma's more in the kitchen. You ain't got to eat like that. You ain't got to. You ain't got to eat like that, Grandma. We free now. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else you want to share before we move on?
No, that was it for us, Grandma, man. That was good.
Did your grandmother have a signature saying?
Yeah, she was I declare.
Hold on.
I
So
declare.
wait, your grandmother had a signature saying?
She would say it a lot. I don't know if that's why we call it, like, if that made me think of a signature, because she would say it a lot. I declare. I'm
Like
telling
what?
you.
Just anything.
Yeah, she would be talking something, just saying whatever she's saying. I declare.
See, now I'm picturing her on the phone with the wall phone with the long cord. Did your
Yeah,
grandmama have that long cord?
Did they have one of those?
Because people wouldn't even visualize it now. They don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah, that's
You go
crazy.
to certain people's house and you could tell
we had one.
they had the wall phone or it was the phone with the long cord, and you knew whose mama was nosy. Because if
If it was stretched out?
depending on how long that cord was, like, when you see,
She
when
been
you see
gossiping
it
today, boy.
when you see the phone on the wall and that cord be about 12 feet, I'm like, ooh, your mama nosy. Jesus.
Peeking through the window, boy.
Yeah, your mama all over this house looking at everything. Dang, your mama knows it. Hell.
Ooh, I thought he was married. Charles got somebody over there. All through.
Hand me that chicken.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm talking about every time. That's how she ate chicken, every time, man.
Yeah, well,
She
like,
don't let it go to waste.
I know, like, if my grandma would threaten you.
She was what?
Threaten you.
Oh.
She would threaten you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like if you went in her pots while she was cooking.
Oh,
She was the
yeah.
kind to,
Yeah.
but she had choice words. You know, no, you get out my pots, boy. Come on, was your grandmama like that?
She didn't cuss at us, thank God.
She didn't.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
you grew up soft. I thought you said. thought you
ain't
said
get
it
no-
wasn't
you-
no gentle parenting, man.
You
Hell,
ain't get abused.
yeah, yeah. Well, I
You ain't
found
get
out.
verbally abused like we did.
Yeah, well, you know, my grandparent about 2 generations of slavery, so you know, raising kids
Yeah.
ain't the same. I am. See, this is the other part about when you do interviews with people, you find out stuff about yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like, is your grandmama cousin? No.
Yeah, I'm like, no, she ain't thought us like that.
No, that ain't my grandmother didn't cuss her.
You ain't go through that one. Sure.
That's me and my trauma.
God,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm the one
We
bring
gotta,
up the wrong
Yeah, we gotta
thing.
unpack that. We
Yeah,
gotta,
so we gotta. So tell us about.
yeah, so tell us about how you got cussed out for being in the pot.
But yeah, because you're not supposed to be in the pot.
Yeah,
We
no,
be
you don't do
outside
that.
playing in the dirt and then come in the kitchen.
And you ain't washed your hands, you in here touching
You
the
in
pot.
here touching, you know what I mean? And my
Yeah.
grandma, you know, my mom grew up in Rock Hill, so you know, you in there touching all in the.
Yeah, you're not finna be doing that.
Yeah, so you know, you dirt in the food.
Yeah, get somewhere and lay down.
Yeah, that will conjure up some cuss words.
Yeah.
Hey, get your mom
Yeah, yeah.
hand out them pots.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And she didn't care. We was yay high to a grasshopper. You gonna get,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
That-
yeah.
Yeah, that
Whatever's
N-word.
in here, you gonna eat it.
Yeah.
What, yeah.
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
Don't worry about what's in the pot. Just know you gonna eat it.
And that N-word will fly. I'm sorry. Because I would imagine your grandmother.
I feel like I
didn't-
wanted to meet her.
Your grandmother didn't use that word on y'all either.
Nah, she didn't.
Yeah, okay.
Some more trauma.
Yeah, that's me and my talk. It's like the more I talk, the more I find out. I wasn't raised wrong, okay? This is called tough love. That's why I got to show when you don't. Should have got your ass cussed out a couple times. You'd have been all right. I'm trying not to cuss because your baby. ain't
No, I
here,
got you. No, it's all right, man. Yeah, my father-in-law cussed. We had to keep telling him, you can't say that.
He was talking about, wait a minute, the one that passed away?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
same? Well, you only had one father.
yeah.
So-
Yeah, he was.
the one that we were just talking about? The
like-
great one?
Yeah, Papa, you can't talk.
Wait a minute, you talking about, he was such a great guy. You
No,
ain't
he
say
wasn't.
nothing about- So he would call you?
Yeah, he's so New York, man. He just, yeah.
He was just, so he was just, but he was a great guy. He was just
Yeah. Good dude, man. Like, yeah.
So he
love
spurred a
my
moment, call y'all, hey man, tell the baby to close. I'm gonna get that goddamn baby.
nigga.
We gonna spend some other time together.
Yeah.
Was he one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's old school right
Yeah,
there.
he's old school. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, man. So he carried a gun.
No, he didn't do that.
Probably not to your knowledge.
If he did, he kept it real hidden. He kept it hidden.
Yeah, probably not to
Yeah.
your knowledge. I like that, man. That is hilarious, bro. And you know, this is officially the first episode of
Hey,
Laugh
man.
to Death. I hope that this is received well.
Yeah, I had a good time. Hopefully everybody like it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is comedian Shula King. Thank you to my guest,
Thank you for
Kristen
having me, man. I
Johnson, for
appreciate it.
being here. We appreciate your time and attention. This is To Laugh at Death. See you again soon.